What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel and happy FOREMAN Sunday. So if you're wondering why I decided to upload the 5th episode of the FOREMANs on Halloween of all days, well, I don't think I need to explain too much because all of my OG FOREMAN friends and family would know that the beginning of the FOREMANs actually started 5 years ago on Halloween. It's crazy. It all started with city living, and to be honest with you guys, I can't even believe it's been 5 years in the making, and the fact that this is the 5th episode for the 5-year anniversary, it was just too perfect to pass up. Now, you're probably wondering what the heck is going on and why Maurice turned off the TV so quickly. Let me take a moment to explain. With Harvest Fest around the corner, literally in like 2 days, and just holidays in general, typically Maurice feels really sad and lonely because he doesn't have any contact with his family. But this year, more than any, Maurice is just longing some companionship. In fact, all day today, his whims have literally been all over the place. He's had whims to hug someone, meet someone new, become a friend, kiss someone, for God's sakes. Like, he is just craving some like good socialization, even though Juno does his best to kind of keep Maurice company because he can feel, you know, the sadness in his friend. It's just simply not enough. And what makes matters worse, y'all, is both the boys, okay? We have Jake and Martine. They're actually, well, they're dating people now. So Jake and Janelle are official. That's right, they're dating. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see this, but hopefully so. I'm pretty positive they're in a relationship. I don't know why it's not saying that that Janelle is his girlfriend, but they are officially dating. I might have to fix that. And then where we have Martine kind of, you know, in his situation, his relationship is they're actually, well, they're still very much just in the dating process. They're not like officially together yet like Janelle and Jake are. Still don't know why that doesn't say that, but it doesn't matter. I'll fix it. They're just dating, but things are kind of becoming very serious for Martine and Melissa, and I think it's because Martine feels like his biological clock is ticking. Hold on a freaking quick second. Can we just like throw that away? Why aren't I able to mop lightly? There we go. We kind of need to clean up the house. So right now, Martine and Jake are actually at a concert with their boo things, and Maurice is home cleaning up dust and hanging out with Juno. He's just been feeling so lost lately, and even though Martine and Jake were like, hey bro, come out with us, come to the concert, it'll be totally fun to have you tag along, he's like, sorry, I'm not trying to be the fifth wheel. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I'll stay home, I'll watch the Lost Dogs Journeys home. He was crying, I'm not gonna lie, and mop your floors, I guess. But Maurice has been thinking where he would like to take his life, what direction he would like to go in, because he has been looking for jobs and taking on a lot of odd jobs, but nothing's been really sticking, and his major skills are culinary arts. You know, he loves to cook, he loves to bake, but a part of him feels like this slight, I guess, I wouldn't say itch, but it almost gives him a little rash, a little irritation, if you will, thinking about going into a field that he completely bombed in by selling the bakery, if that makes sense. But he really doesn't know what else to do. A part of him has even thought, maybe I'll just reach out. This might be a little asinine of me, but I might reach out to Jahari and see if maybe possibly I could get a gig at the burger bar. He isn't sure what he wants to do right now, but he knows for tomorrow he wants to pay a visit to 2 very special people that mean the absolute world to him. Now, Maurice isn't getting any action, but our next door neighbors are definitely making the wall shake. Before we go to bed, because it is getting quite late, I can't even believe they're not even back from the concert yet. I wanted to go and bake some cupcakes because this is going to be our little offering. This is what we're going to bring them. So I don't know exactly what I want to make. I have a lot of different options here. A part of me kind of wants to make like a red velvet or a minty mocha. Let's stick with the minty mocha, just price-wise. That seems relatively affordable, and I don't know what the heck is going on. I have no idea why our simoleons are so high. Let me go ahead and just fix that really quick because that is not realistic. We did didn't just become a $250,000 overnight. But yeah, let's get these wait, why are we making cupcakes in the coffee pot? Jake and Martine just came back from the concert, and you can hear them giggling and laughing and just being disgusting all up in the hallway. And I'm not gonna lie, Maurice is kind of feeling jealous right now, but he's super duper happy that his friends had a great time. Not gonna lie, this red polo on Martine is totally a whole vibe. And you're probably also gonna notice that Jake is late for work yet again. Wait, why is Jake sweaty? I guess the venue was really warm even though he's wearing a t-shirt. Think we're almost done with our cupcakes. Jake was just going to chat up his best friend, let him know like how it went and all that jazz. We're gonna express some happiness because for the first time in a long time, Jake actually feels like he has found his purpose. Now Maurice is, like I said earlier, feeling a little envious for sure, but also very, 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 very happy for his best friend. And he hopes someday that he'll also find his place. But Jake really needs this because he's kind of on a very thin line in life, or at least he was, where it could have really went either way for him. With it being so late, we should probably have the boys finish up their chat. These cupcakes will be good till the morning because that's when we're gonna go and visit our someone specials. I'm gonna go ahead and toss this into our inventory, and we're gonna sleep on our air mattress because yay for me. Actually, I do think that Maurice is gonna help Juno over here. He is going to take him out to go potty real quick. Apparently all these are really dirty, and Jake keeps getting annoyed with the notification that he's late for work. So I don't know if I mentioned this already, but he's been really trying to distance himself from his job just because he is trying to go on that straight path, but his boss won't release his freaking clutches on Jake, like just won't, and he's relentless and also growing ever more impatient by the day. And it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of like a stress point for Jake for sure, but he is going to go in for a couple hours just to make face, even though he's literally exhausted. I'm not sure what time he's going to come in. He might even just work a little bit of overtime if that's even possible. I'm not sure, but we're going to let Jake do what he does, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Jake is up surprisingly early this morning, given the fact he's probably had a total of 4 hours of sleep. But something I noticed when he came home last night is he has this whim to purchase testosterone, which is essentially steroids, so that he can kind of get a quick fast to getting bigger. And my guess is the reason why he wants to bulk up so hard is because he feels the bigger he is, the harder it will be for him to fall, and he'll be able to better protect himself. So we're able to purchase them from the dark web or our local gym person. I don't want to say the word because you never know. But I think I'm going to have Jake do that at a later day because right now, I actually need him to wake up Maurice because he is supposed to leave, and Maurice is like dead ass asleep on this little air mattress, which I'm starting to feel really bad for because one day I caught him like sleeping on the air mattress and he had like a fat smile on his face. He looked so cozy, but I know this boy was lying because this thing looks uncomfortable AF. Oh my goodness. I don't know what he did last night, but he came home so dirty. He never talks about the jobs he does, so I'm not sure exactly what went down last night, but we didn't earn a lot of money. Oh, why are you feeling so sad, Bubba's? I feel horrible. Like I said, around this time of year, it's super, super hard on Maurice. But we're going to have him go and get dressed because where we're going, we need to wear something a little more appropriate, a little more put together, if you will. You just leave this up to me. I can show you my world. We can go through it all. You just leave it up to me. Take a trip to the stars. I can show you it all. You just leave it up to me. Well, here we are at the very place that brings Maurice both comfort and sadness at the exact same time. As you guys can see, he can barely keep it together. The second he comes to this venue, he literally turns into a pile of mush. But you'd be surprised. Maurice comes to the graveyard very frequently. This is a place where he can gain clarity, he can feel comfort, and yes, even socialize with the souls that lay here. But there are two very important people that we came to see. I'm pretty sure you're very familiar with those individuals as they mean so much to us and Maurice. In fact, the cupcakes are for a very, very, very special someone. Even though they won't be able to eat them, the presence, the gesture, it is so appreciated. I can't even talk without kind of getting teary-eyed myself. But in case you didn't know who lays in these tombstones, we have the infamous Pace Foreman and Juniper. Maurice is going to take a moment to tell June about his life, just kind of asking for some sort of direction, clarity. Grandma, I miss you. I just wish you were here to tell me what to do. You always gave the best advice. Now, Juniper is actually Maurice's great grandmother, but even though they didn't have a lot of time together, they were able to form a bond, and he was able to form a bond with both of his grandparents. Now, a lot of you guys have been asking me, well, how did June and Pace pass? So after all the kids were grown up and Finley and Maurice moved out of the house, they actually sold their home in Brindleton Bay and decided to downsize a little bit, go back to where it all started. So they decided to go back to their roots and get a little apartment in San Myshuno and live out the rest of their lives. And oh my God, what an amazing life it was. They died peacefully, they died happily, and most importantly, they died together. So that's it. I know I'm crazy. Like, I am literally going to be the girl that cries over The Sims, but it really just, it brings me so much happiness to know that they lived their best life. It is just too much for Maurice to bear, just thinking about everything and all of his mistakes and regrets and how desperately he just wishes he could have his family back again. He is literally breaking down in tears, competing against the rain right now. He just wishes there was something that could make it all right. And I feel like June and Pace, being the little instigators that they are just about to answer his prayer. As unexpected as this reunion was, I'm so happy that it happened, and I hope moving forward that they'll have a better relationship with each other. Finley's asking what he's doing for Harvest Fest, and if he would like to maybe swing by. She's gonna cook a killer meal. He's like, you know what? That actually sounds really amazing. She's like, cool, I'll text you the address. And then she's looking down at her feet and she's like, Maurice, did you bring cupcakes? And he giggles and says, yeah, they were Grandma's favorite. And she says to him, you know what? You really are my son, as she brought some classic vanilla cupcakes too. We're at the Kettlebell down in Strangerville. Now, the reason why we came to such a peculiar gym isn't because the fitness equipment is better, nor is it the fact that our girlfriend decided to tag along last minute. We're actually looking for a very specific individual who often is seen here, and his name is Roy D. Dillon. Unfortunately, there is no Roy in sight, which is a little unfortunate because obviously we are on the quest to obtain a very certain something. As you all can probably tell, we're not at work again, so we're definitely on a super duper thin line. I love how Janelle isn't working out at all. In fact, she was pretty much spending the greater portion of this workout period looking at herself in the mirror. We're probably gonna leave soon if he doesn't show up. I'm thinking that we're gonna go maybe over to Janelle's for a little bit and fulfill a very special whim. Not to mention, I did officially fix their little relationship sitch, and now they are exclusive. Yes, dating, a relationship. I'm so excited to see this actually happen because, you know, she was playing hard to get for a little bit, but anyway, we're really like chatting up Paolo right now. Is his name Paolo, or is that Paolo? I don't know. In fact, we're actually very impressed by him, which is kind of cool. Jake's first impression is that he's funny, and his very first impression of us is that we are actually emotionally expressive. I will say that I do feel like Jake is pretty emotionally expressive. I'm so sad because I was really hoping that Roy would be here, but for whatever reason, I'm not seeing him, and Janelle is growing ever more impatient. She just wants to leave. Let's go and give her a little kiss and say, all right, babe, we can go. She doesn't know why in the world Jake would ever want to go into a gym like this. It's so dodgy and shady, but you know what? The less she knows, it's probably for the better. Just when Jake was about to give up hope, the odds were in his favor. Surprise, surprise, we ran into Roy. So you already know what we're gonna do, right? I mean, do I need to spell it out for you? Probably not. So let me see how exactly we go about this shady transaction. There we go. I love how Janelle is inside. I don't know what she's doing. I think she's actually using the restroom, or she's chatting it up with the girls. I'm not sure. Edith would like to move in with Jenna. I really don't care, whatever it is that you want. But can we get this show on the road? Okay, so we have a couple different options, two that we can choose from. The first option is $800, and this version is just called testosterone ethanoate, I think. Basically, it is a variant of testosterone that comes as an injectable compound with a slow release rate. Basically, this is... Oh, okay, we're not going to read into that too much. But the second one, basically, is used by intermediate to experienced bodybuilders. We're just gonna go with the lower option because Jake has no idea what he's doing. To be honest, he's never done this before, but he really feels like it is vital to his survival, if you will, to get big and beefy quick. So we're gonna spend the 800 simoleons. I don't know why we're disliked by a sim. I don't know who really dislikes this. I mean, there's a few sims that totally aren't a fan of Jake. I mean, actually, okay, who am I kidding? A lot of people aren't a fan of Jake. But anyways, I think we did get a notification that says looking to take it to the next level. I have just what you need. We also got another, oh my god, we have literally two, you guys, two whims to woohoo with Janelle. We barely just got through the front door, and these two can hardly keep their hands off of one another, but both of them are honestly not smelling too good right now. So I think that I'm gonna have Jake excuse himself before things escalate any further and go kind of, you know, powder up in the bathroom. Whereas Janelle, she's probably gonna go brush her damn teeth in the sink and also grab a cup of water because things are getting quite steamy. I love the realism, Jake. I really, really do. So if we go into our inventory really quick, here is our ting. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, I don't know how this works. Like, how can we use this? Is there like a specific way? Is it not working? I actually think it may not be working right now for some reason, because that's a little annoying. So I know for a fact we'll have to probably update our game so that I can actually use that. But he was thinking about it, and then he thought to himself, no, that's not appropriate. But what is appropriate is we're about to go and take things to the next level. So I'm gonna kind of butter up Janelle a little bit. We're gonna gaze into her eyes, and then y'all, I'm gonna let them have some privacy because these two are about to do the wahooty. That's right. I'm so excited for them. It's been a long time coming, and I can't wait to like blast off all these whims. You know what I'm saying? I also love the fact that we have like a bunch of like lychee sodas and stuff in our inventory. Actually, you know what? Let's kill a couple birds with one stone. Let's actually have them woohoo in the shower because both of them are smelling a little McMusty. Happy Harvest Fest, everybody! Wouldn't it have been perfect though to have the Halloween party on Halloween for the 5th year anniversary of the FOREMANs on episode 5? I know it would have been incredible, but it didn't quite happen. Anyways, Jake and Janelle were getting a little too nasty empty for my liking, so I decided to bounce and let them have some privacy. But to be honest with you, they're not the only ones that have been, you know, kind of coupling up these days. And Martine and Melissa, oh my god, they were literally cut from the same cloth. They're like the cutest. I love them, and I'm so excited to see my man's happy. Anyways, let's talk about what Maurice is currently experiencing right now. Oh, he got to sleep in Jake's bed because, duh, Jake is gonna spend Thanksgiving with Janelle, and I'm assuming Melissa is probably gonna spend Thanksgiving with Martine. So I'm really grateful right now, like extremely grateful that Maurice actually has someone, or well, I mean family, to go visit on this very special day. So Maurice is also feeling like he wants to kiss somebody. That is a whim that keeps popping up, but him and Jahari were texting last night out of the blue, you guys. She messaged him and said, hey, how are you? And it was quite late too, so Maurice didn't really know how to take that, and he was like, I am doing great. How's everything? Like, how's life? You know, he didn't even know what to say. Those little 3 dots were going for quite a while, if you know what I mean. And she was like, good. It was great seeing you at the Halloween party, even though, you know, she came to our house, but it was just like little chit chat or whatever. And Maurice was feeling kind of tempted to ask her if there was any job openings at the burger bar, but he couldn't bring himself to do it because he didn't want Jahari to think that he was just trying to talk to her for convenience, even though she messaged him first. I don't know, he's just kind of in his feels right now, super insecure. He has got like a massive breakout. He's making some pancakes, and hey Maurice, I thought I could celebrate with you today. He's basically, Jake is inviting him over to, you know, have Thanksgiving with Janelle, because Martine has made it very clear that he wants this holiday to be just with Melissa. Like, you know what I mean? I give it to the guy because he's spent the better part of his life basically playing Big Brother, and he deserves a little him time. I get it. But Maurice didn't text Jake back, but we're going to. He hasn't even seen Jake or been able to tell him that he's actually going to go visit his mom. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. There's a huge part of Maurice right now that does not want to go. He doesn't, because he's embarrassed. Like, he feels ashamed of himself. He doesn't have a job. He doesn't have anything to, like, you know, really bring to the table. It's just, he didn't want to talk to his mom while he was still in the thick of getting his life together, but I'm sure she'll understand. Now, I definitely think he needs some type of job, and even if it is like kind of just entering the culinary field with a fast food job, it's something. But I don't know if we're gonna have him do that today. I'm thinking we do need to head over to Finn's apartment here soon. Oh god, I'm so nervous. Like, I am seriously so nervous. I feel it. I feel all the emotions right now. Is Melissa still sleeping? I love how we made pancakes for Martine and his girl. But I really wanted Maurice to actually bring something. I mean, at least he can physically bring something to the table. And that's something I'm thinking is going to be like a grand breakfast, or maybe like a ham dinner. I'm not sure if even... Oh, goodness. I'm not even sure if Finn eats meat. So that might be, you know what? Let's just bring a ham dinner. And if everybody blows their pantalones off at the dinner table, at least we can say it was a good time. I mean, at least be one you'll remember forever. So a grand meal, that's 12 servings. Yikes. I'll do it just to say I did it. But there's only going to be like at least me and Finn that I'm aware of. Let me go and have him do this really quick because it is getting sort of late. Are we almost done with this? Because I'm pretty sure Finn has been texting Maurice, like, are you still coming? Should I set a table for you? And even though Maurice is feeling really confident right now, you guys, he may not actually show up. And instead, he may end up just having Thanksgiving dinner at Jake and Janelle's. I don't know. I'm not really sure how I should feel about this, but I'm going to put this in my inventory. I'm going to get my big boy pants on, and we're going to go, I don't know, change our outfit into something a little like less edgy because he always is wearing like just, you know, some clothes that look like they're falling off of him, and he also needs some new pajamas too. He like literally doesn't have any. Oh wait, hold on a second. Oh, wow. They're really doing the most. Like, way to rub it in my freaking face. All right, y'all. We need to go knock on this damn door. Wait, hold on. Who is this? Oh, my goodness. Hi, puppy. Oh, what's your name? Spike? Oh, my gosh. Okay, well, let's go and give Spike a little friendly introduction. Oh, my goodness. He is so cute. I'm assuming this is Finn's dog because this is her apartment, at least. I'm pretty sure it is. Okay, that is so cute. His name is Spike. Oh my God, I'm so nervous. Come on in, honey. I'm so glad you were able to make it. Did you find the place okay? Maurice is like, I absolutely did. Wow, this apartment is gorgeous. She's like, feel free to go around and take a little look. And let me tell you, this apartment is exactly what I envisioned when I think of Finn. It's minimalistic, but also it kind of has like this very warm and cozy vibe to it, even though it's pretty neutral. I did notice over here that there is a little picture of someone very special in Finn's life, but let me see what else is going on here. And yep, Spike is her dog. Oh my gosh, and it's a corgi. Giving me Major Sprinkles vibes, might I add. But actually, this dog wasn't Finn's. It was her girlfriend's. So in case you guys didn't know, Finn is dating, and she's like, hey, I want to introduce you to someone special. Babe! Hopefully Babe will come outside because it looks like Babe's a little busy. But we're going to go and introduce ourselves to Robin. And I guess we can put the grand meal on the table. I found it interesting that the one and only hearted tradition from Maurice is the thankful spirit. Basically, he wants to spend time to reflect and be thankful. Who knows what tomorrow will bring. Basically, that is like the entire case and point of this particular part, is kind of reconciling, reconnecting, because you don't know what tomorrow will bring, and just being able to share this meal with his family and reconnect with his mom is it's crazy. He never thought he would ever be here. Okay, so hopefully everybody will grab something. I definitely want to get to know Robin a little bit more. So Robin and Finn have actually only been dating for about a year or so, but they've been friends for like a really long time. Robin actually is the original owner of Spike, or Spike was originally Robin's dog. Way to make it weird, Jen. Way to make it weird. And so even though Finn is kind of like a huge dog lover, she isn't the biggest fan of the fact that Spike is really hairy. Like, look at all these piles of fuzz just cluttering up the ground. But this little moment that they're sharing is actually really sweet. I kind of wanted it to give the always a welcome reward to Maurice, because I was thinking maybe he could snag himself something to drink, because the ham's a little salty. Just a little salty, not too salty, but definitely a little salty. And oh my gosh, he's feeling so parched right now. Where the hell is this thing? Oh my gosh, seriously, I always do this. I always blow past the freaking reward. Okay, 500 reward points. Let's do it. We actually have 3,600 to start with, so that's actually pretty crazy. And oh my gosh, okay, I just realized that it is Maurice's lifetime aspiration to have a boyfriend or a girlfriend. Well, he already completed that, right? And he found his soulmate, so he thought, but now it's kind of like he has to start over again. So they're chatting. He's getting to know Robin. She seems really sweet but stern. You know, like she will tell you how it is when it is, and she definitely is the yang to the yin, if you will. Like her and Finn kind of have similar personalities, but they're also like polar opposites too. Now, in case you guys were wondering a little bit about Maurice's dad, I told you, I don't know who the father is. Like literally, that seems to be like the story in this LP, but I don't know who his dad is. Like I have a suspicion in who I think it is, but I'm not 100% sure. All that I know is that he wanted nothing to do with Maurice when he found out that Finn was pregnant. And so basically Finley decided to cut him completely out of both of their lives, right? And with that, she decided to drop out of college, which I've already told you guys about. She wasn't going to be like her dad and kind of, you know, fall back from the responsibilities responsibilities of being a parent, she was going to embrace them, and she did. And she actually turned out really well. Like, she's got this cute little apartment, she has met the love of her life, and she's also got this really sweet, awesome dog. So, I mean, it's a win-win totally for her, I think. In case you guys are curious, does Finn actually talk to her father? Their relationship, well, it's a little up and down. You know, there's definitely some scars there for sure. Oh my God, they're slow dancing. How cute. There's definitely we gotta go to the bathroom, dear. There's definitely some scars there from, you know, her traumatic upbringing. I mean, Finn's been through a lot. She is a youth crisis counselor, in case you guys were wondering. And I think she also partakes in a lot of like the like advocacy programs, blah. So she's a very influential part of her community. In fact, that's why she moved to Evergreen Harbor, because she didn't really want to live in the hustle and bustle of San Myshuno. She kind of wanted to have her passions make an impact, if that makes sense. So she's really happy here, and I'm happy to see that. So she did ask if Maurice would be willing to reach out to his grandfather, not great-grandfather. So he was thinking about it, and I don't think he's really ready to reach out to him just yet. And in case you're wondering who his grandfather is, Nixon. Nixon! He looks so old! Dude, it's so weird. But their relationship, he really isn't too involved with his grandfather, unfortunately. They kind of have a little bit of a, you know, descended relationship. But, you know, he doesn't really want to. He's not ready. But he's just going to send him a happy text. Like, say, happy Harvest Fest, Pa. That's all he's going to say, and leave it at that. So, Maurice is feeling really, really tired right now. But they're kind of thinking maybe they'll all, like, kind of watch a movie together. Right now, they're kind of talking. Robin is giving them a little bit of space just to kind of hang out and catch up. I do think that maybe Maurice will tell his mom about what had happened with his ex, because she obviously has no word or has no idea that they're not together anymore, and they were pretty serious. So I think Maurice and Finn are going to kind of catch up a little bit, and I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this episode here. But if you love the FOREMANs and you're happy to see them going on their 5th year, feel free to go and bombard the comments with a bunch of orange hearts. Tell me your favorite memory. Let's just chit chat and see how much love this video can get, because like I said, 5 years, that's a freaking long time. Anyways, you guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and if you did, you know what to do, boo. Don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun does not shine, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.